Mic not work. Wait, mic working? Is the mic working? I think the mic might be working now. Can't tell. I'll wait until the mic's working. If it's not, then I can't. Finally, it's working. Nice. It took so long. Hello, everyone. It took so long to get to work. I was trying to do it since like 8:30. Now it's working. Hello, Gabrielle. Hello, Miguel. Hello, Lola. We've got people. Listen to my lovely music while I send out the links. Voyage. I can't even find the link. Right. Wait, one more. Right. Done. Right, good, music's off, right. Now we can do some painting. Alright, finally, okay, hello everyone, hello. I'm going to do some painting. I'm going to finish this that I started the other day. I'm not going to finish it. I'm just going to render a little bit more, but just thought I'd stream it because I said I'd stream 3 weeks ago, and then a fortnight ago I said I'd stream last week as well, and I didn't. Right. Hi Joshua. Hi Yasmin. How's everyone? Oh no. I've got 9 people watching. Right. Right. Oh, I've been given a bracket. Right. I'll play music lightly in the background. Tell me if it's too loud, because yeah, it is Russian, Lola. I think it's Russian. The band's called Leningrad. My friend showed it me the other day. It was really good. It's really good. It's a screamer. Miguel, good working on the piece while listening to this. Thank you, Miguel. I hope it helps. I haven't watched this week's lesson, so I don't know what you got to do, but I know it's the final week. Oh, Miguel, I did the frog for you by here, and I did the frog, but I'm gonna make it look a little bit more like a frog. I don't know if you watched the last bit of the stream, but it wasn't particularly useful. I didn't know what to do with the frog, so I just made it this shape. Joe and Yasmin, nice. Yeah, I did it. Miguel, I did. It hasn't the nice tail anymore, but that's right. I'll give it a tail. I give it a tail, Miguel. I'll give it a tail. No, I'll give it a tail. No, what was the tail? It was. What was the tail? It was. Oh my god, I can't paint. I shouldn't be teaching. Was it that? I'm fine. I just woke up and saw the Instagram stories. Hey from Norway. Hi Lola. Hey Lola. Oh, hi Gabriel. Thank you for joining my streams. I say I stream all the time. Or I say I will stream all the time. But I don't. And I can't find the time. Which is mental because like most of the time this is what I'm doing anyway. Like I'm just painting. No, it's not. Why am I lying? It's not what I mainly do, but I am painting. I'm painting most evenings, but like a lot later normally. But I can paint more. Eventually, I'll have nothing to teach. Like that, yeah, Miguel. Yeah, like that. Yeah, it was like that, wasn't it? It was kind of something like this. It's supposed to be poetry. It's supposed to be, like, this frog is not that frog, but like it's a big frog. It's a small frog. It's like poetry. It rhymes. Oh, Leningrad. Good choice. Oh, someone knows. Someone knows. Someone knows my weird. Oh no, I've painted that on the frog layer. Someone knows my weird choice. It's good. Right. There's another one. There's another one. Where is it to? Oh, I'll have to find it in a minute. But it's so good. You should stream more often, bruv. Big fan. Thank you. Oh, Jansel. Jansel, is that how you pronounce your name? Jansel. Stream more often, bruv. I will, bruh. No, I will, bruh. I will. But I say that every time. It should be a lot warmer. Remember, Miguel, warm lights warms up the local colour, right? So why did I push it towards blue? I'll tell you why, because I shouldn't be teaching. No, you forget sometimes. You're just in the zone. Lola, when your course will be available? There's 2 available now. Wait, I'll get the links at the end, but there's 2 available now. One of them is just some hot trash, like like actually some hot trash. And the other one is Sin Studio, which is, it's online, so you can take it online. That's available now. There's only like, I don't think there's any spaces left. No, I don't think there's any. I can check for you, but I'm not. I think the spaces are all gone. It might be there though. I can check. I'm just trying to find that Screamer. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, look how bad my eyes are. It's such a good song. They remind me of the frogs in Castle Crashers. I don't know if you know that game. I love Castle Crashers. Xbox Live Arcade, classic. Played it loads. Gorgeous game. It's like that style. That style was really big with Castle Crashers and what was the other game? Super Meat Boy, was it? Like that kind of indie. Oh, we just rushed it kind of game finish. Now you have 25% Russian blood with these songs. Oh, I wish I did. I wish I did. Ukrainian. You know what's annoying? Oh, somebody said hello, hi. I can't pronounce that name. Pio Runic? Hello, someone help. Hello, Pio Runic. Well, I will get a playlist for the background. You can have something Ukrainian. Thank you. That's nice. Oh my god, shush. Can you send the link to the playlist you listen to, loving the songs? It's not a playlist. Now it's a playlist, but I assume you meant the Russian band from 2 seconds ago. They're called, I know how you spell it in English. It's this. Leningrad, is that right? Leningrad? Bam, 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 bam. If anyone's got any art questions, oh my god, I don't mind answering. Or not. probably only going to stream for like 45 minutes. Yeah, Leningrad. Yeah, that's what it's called. Hola, hola.
Every sweet little lie I whisper to you now is true. You need to wake the sleeping dog. They just turn on you. I'll make my way instead to the foot of your ivory tower. With no love, do I find there? Thorns and the dying flowers. Oh, what became of the love we knew? We beat the swine black and blue. You and I, me and you, beat the swine black and blue.
Frank Bash. Wow, nice drawings. Wow, nice drawings. Oh, Kurt, you missed Leningrad. It was the only thing I was playing. Those two songs over and over for everyone. They enjoyed it. They loved it. They were asking for playlists. Wow, nice drawings. How's your Easter looking, Matt? Joe, it's looking as dire as every other holiday I've had this for the past couple of years. It looks fine, Joe. Thanks. What are my plans? I bought myself an egg. It's one of those. It's a thick, like it's got like normally you can like crush them quite easily. Well, this one's like a thick one. Play Corey's theme. It's just like a thick one with crunchy bits in it. You know, I like them thick. And it's like proper hard, so you can't like you can hit it, but you won't actually do any damage. I'll play Corey's theme next. Yeah. I have to find it. You should make more art videos. Thank you. Tell me. Too many questions. How's your Easter? No, so it's looking good. It's looking alright. Like I said, same thing as always. Like, I haven't married a Brazilian. It's not very interesting over here. Play Corey's theme trademark. I'll find like after this song. I'll play Corey's theme. I speak Spanish, yo baby. No, yo baby. What's that last word? Or what does that mean in Spanish? Sorry, I don't speak Spanish. That's Ready Matt and his Ready Mac and his thick eggs. Kurt, should I put the Leningrad back on? I'll put the Leningrad back on after this song. No, Corey's theme and then Leningrad. Leche is milk. I speak Spanish, yo baby milk. Thank you. I don't know what that means. I speak Spanish, yo baby milk. Yo baby milk. Is that like... I don't want to say it. I'm trying to do an art stream, but I drink milk. Everything's getting all fucking dirty. I just want to do a little art stream about some frogs. That's all I want to do. That's all I came on for. Wins, Corey's theme, Leningrad, and just draw some frogs. Like, I drink milk. Is that... I don't know. So, I speak Spanish. So, yo bebo leche means I drink milk. Is that right? Am I... It's taking a turn. It's already taking a turn. Yeah, that might be a bit dark. I'll take that back. Here we go. Oh, has anyone got any art questions? Because otherwise I'm painting by myself. Kurt, are we getting some wins? Are you still there, Kurt? Where's Corey? He said he'd join. I was playing earlier with him and he was some dead trash, honestly. He was whiffing, he was calling Katie halfway through the games. He just let one roll in. Just shambles. Awful player. Oh, have I got some theme songs for you? Subasa Animations, hello. Matt, tu eres en grand. Oh no. Oh no, it's Spanish. Yasmin, what does it mean? Joel, what's she saying? Albergettin wins in Albergettin wins. Just having a few games of Warzone, yeah, no, it's nice. It's nice. It's good. Just want nothing but wins and milk. Okay. Wait, you got an art question, yeah? Nice. What's the art question? Art question, I suppose, but when or how you stop yourself rendering? On what I'm doing, I think I just sort of have everything in place and just can keep cleaning stuff forever. Before the course, I'd stop for a long time now. I'm gonna dissect that. You mean how do I know when the render's finished? It's kind of like it's done when it's such a cop-out answer. It's kind of done when it's done, but I think I mentioned it last week or the week before, but it's kind of like when you kind of know it's done when the reason for the piece is finished. So if it's a quick concept about mood, if you can get the mood, if this was a mood piece, you look at this and you look at that and you think, yeah, I get it. I can see the mood. Without the lines, you can see the mood. With the lines, you see more of the design. But like without it, you get the mood, right? You can see it's kind of warm, wet, kind of dirty forest with a thing in the with a little. Yeah, I need to work on it a little bit more. But it's got like a door on it, and you can tell the mood of it, right? It's kind of. Oh, shut up. Yes, I have a question. How do you know when a render isn't? How do you know when a render isn't done? Well, you just keep going, don't you? You gotta make sure it goes over the line. You gotta, as long as it's, okay, like you just, you just. Oh, shut up. Joel, she means you're the best artist she's ever seen. Oh my god, so nice. I'm so good, and I. Do you mean the art though? Yeah. I like the translator, but I don't know that much. Eunice, please. I'm Portuguese. I can't speak Spanish, but I can understand most. Miguel, I know one of my best mates was from Spain, and he could understand most Portuguese. He could even understand most Italian, and a lot of those languages in like the south of Europe, in the really nice sunny countries, they're all kind of they got the same structure at least, and you can kind of understand a lot of it. Like they could have conversations back and forth. Like one would speak Spanish, and then the other one would answer in Italian, and they would kind of get it. Obviously, there's words that change, but you would kind of get it. Portuguese and Spanish even closer, though, right? Do 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 do. Oh, Corey, where's your theme? I'm just gonna play this. Oh, nice. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you like a kit, yeah? My theme! No, after this. Your theme after this. Learning Portuguese isn't the easiest, but it doesn't help to immerse yourself by listening to the band. Portugal, the man. Oh, send it in the season 2 tournament winning fastest boys, and I'll play it. Right, someone help. How do you know when a render's finished? Yeah, so you kind of, it depends on the reason of the piece. If you want to go like full portfolio piece, then you just keep going until it's, like, I don't think you can ever get somewhere where you just eventually give up because it's too much render. Like, you just keep going until you know. You eventually get bored of the piece as well, so that's also a thing. Miguel, yeah, I'm bored of this piece already. You bored of this? Yeah, so am I. I'm already bored of rendering it. I think it's done. Oh my god. It'll unsettle me. Can I request tips on rendering nah, no, not your. Oh, not mine. Oh, you're not bored of this. Good, because I've got 3 more hours to render on it. It was your story. Tips on rendering vegetation, please. if you know what you like, if you know what you're doing, if you take a leaf. The thing is, it depends. Like rendering really depends. So you take a leaf and you've got that leaf, and if you live draw that leaf, you can see all the details in it. So you just do all of the details inside the leaf. But it depends if you're taking foliage back. Something that I do is like simplify foliage into like these shapes. It depends on the plant itself. But like if you just do I do that for something like these big leaves, and for smaller things further away, I'll just do something like that. So I'm stylizing it a little bit, of course, but I wouldn't. It's the same as rendering anything, and you're just adding detail into it, right? So the more detail you add into it, the more finished it's going to look. But it's the same with rendering anything, really. There's no tips and tricks. Although, like when you've got a mass of something, like this canopy up here, like I wouldn't stress on rendering all of the detail. I would just break it up. Like you might break up clouds if you paint clouds in a similar way. It's just these big forms of, just these big mass forms that like get, I don't know, pushed around, and like you've got dark inside light and then light inside dark, but don't worry about detailing it too much. But it depends. If you're doing live drawing, then tips on rendering foliage would be just draw the foliage that you see, just keep drawing, and eventually it'll get done. If you're going leaf by leaf. That wasn't very helpful, I know. Can I request a 5-minute speed render before the end of stream? Yeah, Kurt, you can. I'll let you know when 5 minutes before the stream is up. Do you know the song of the Little Big? Do you know the song of Little Big named Skibidi? If no, try it. Interesting if you like it. I'll try it. So what's it called? Skibidi. It's the simplification I struggle with. I always end up overdoing it. Yeah, no, that's the problem, right? Because it's a right. So if you think of like where you want your, like with this, like what I'm gonna do is put most of my detail in the focus areas. So most of my detail is going to be in here. This is a little bit of a focus, and then anything that's closer to the foreground I tend to detail more, just because it's closer, so you expect it to be more, have more detail to it, like how a camera would work. Edge definition is different. Like edge definition would be how blurry something is closer to the screen. So don't confuse that with like detail. But I put most of the detail here, and the function for this canopy up here is nothing really. There's no attention to it. It's just it's just noise for the sake of it. It's just shape. It's just shape in the background. Like if it was buildings, it would be law building for like for a world you're designing or something like that. But without that, then it's just shape. So all you've got to do is think of it like that. Like if it's closer to the screen, then it has more definition. You just got to kind of detail it then. But think of it like that. Don't concentrate too much on it if it's in the background. Just think of it as just shapes essentially. Like I've done here, just shapes, right? It's just shapes. I haven't worked at all any detail into it really. The detail in the foliage comes on like the mid-ground here, and then like in the foreground if I have any. Like I'm going to where's my these guys? Yeah, I'm just gonna like add some detail here. Like I might add something like that here, maybe over here somewhere, and then another one over here. Let's change the shape up a little bit, bend it over there, add one more piece coming out of it, darken it because it's closer to the screen and the light is in the background, and then add a tiny little bit of Gaussian there we go, something like that. Although that suggests it's way forward like that, something like that. So that's, you get automatic depth with that then. And like I didn't do anything, did I? I just did 2 lines and thingy, so you like get rid of it as you go further back, so that it's not like it's, there's no stress, right, when you're doing the foliage, because it's just it's most of the time it's leading lines. It defines the area that you want to make. Like is it a forest, is it a building site, you know, whatever it is. But yeah, it's got content on it, but apart from that, just use it as like leading lines and focus and stuff. Is not it shouldn't take too much attention. See, something like that, it's just simple stuff, and it just adds a little bit of depth, right? And then you got to think a little bit about the material that you're using to create it. But apart from that, it's simple. I don't care for Skibidi. Hello there, stranger. Oh, hello, Carrion. Hi. Art, don't worry about it. It's just shape. Literally, Kurt, you're so right. Don't worry about it. It's literally just shapes. So don't worry about it. Nice, finally get to see the genius at work. A genius at work. I haven't streamed in 3 weeks, and I had trouble starting it, but it's good now. I say it's good. It's on. At least it's on. But yeah. How are you, Carrie Ann? Did you have a lovely day? Where's my music? The Portugal man. Okay, it's not offensive, is it? Is it? I mean, I'm playing it. Is it? Is it? Okay, is it offensive? He's gone. Where's he gone? I hope it's not offensive. 27 concurrent viewers. That's lovely. Thank you. Must have nothing better to do. Oh, that's mean. Don't forget Matt's Discord. Maybe we can become more active again. I know I've left it to die, haven't I? I honestly, like, it's nice to have the people there, but and Yasmin made some lovely emotes and things, so I should really be a bit more grateful and use it. But when will I have time for all of myself? When will I have time for all my despair and self-loathing? If I was actually doing stuff with my life. Have a lovely me time. Thank you, I will. I'll have a nice stream. Oh, sorry, I read it out. Oh, no, I read it out. Sorry. I didn't... okay. Christoph, this is looking great. I've missed your art. Thank you. I've missed it too. I haven't done any personal piece until this, really, and which was something I started on my course the other day. And yeah. Yeah, finally get to do some. I'll come back. You come back whenever you need to. I think, like, right, so I know when something looks good when I know when something looks good. I know when something looks like how I want it to look. Like what I did there with this here, it's you can see, like, I'm using the same brush all the time. It's just the main boy, and I'm just like, it's got a little bit of transfer on it, and I'm just brushing aside, and that's all I need. I'm just creating that little ambient lighting from above. So so I know it doesn't need any lighting on it. I know it doesn't need any shadow. And that's all it needs there, because there's no light hitting it, so there's no hard shadow. So it's just pushed back into the background details. It's like I don't have to concentrate on it too much. It's just kind of relaxing, and it's why I knew I would do this piece, because it's just like, it's really messy, right? Look at my brush strokes. Just, I'm not even sure that's the right color, but foliage has so much color variation in it anyway that, like, I'm not concentrating too much on if it's the perfect if it's in the perfect gamut mask, or it's perfectly part of that color. I'm just kind of play Corey's theme. Fine. Where's Corey's theme? It's gonna be so annoying. Just scrolling past Kurt's bald fucking head. Where's Corey's theme? Alright, you all got this for like 30 seconds. I was trying to post the invite link, but it doesn't want to show. I'm trying to post the invite link. Yeah, it's strange. I think I have to send an invite link to, or maybe only I can do that. I don't know. Oh no, you have admin rights as well. You should be able to do that. If you can't, if you try again and let me know, and if you can't, then I'll try and post it. I follow Blue Oak Bridge, so I see your artwork on there from time to time. Aw, Blue Oak Bridge getting a mention. Yeah, it's somewhere I used to work. No, it's somewhere it's almost out. In a year, I think it will be out, the game. Less than a year, I think. No, yeah, less than a year now, yeah. Thanks for being excited. What program do you use for art? Kurt, I'm glad you asked. I use Photoshop CC. It's like £10 a month, something like that. It's just pays for itself, really. Well, yeah, of course it pays for itself. It pays for itself 10 times over. It's easy, Kurt. Just Photoshop. That's all. Photoshop. I can teach Zoe if you want. One time I should do that. I should do that on Reddit. I just go down Reddit and find a picture and draw one of them. Yeah, YouTube chat don't allow me to post a link. Yeah, it's 9, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I'll post it in. Where can I post it? I can post. No, I posted it before, didn't I? That's how you would have joined, though. I would have posted it, so that's how everyone would have got it. Wow, this song bangs. What's it called? Kit, if we knew. Whoa. Okay, it's getting on my tits now. I'm gonna have to turn it off. Did you enjoy it? Yeah, it was good, yeah? I think you have to be a mod to be able to post links. Oh, a mod on the YouTube. I'll post it, right? I'll post it. Where's the Discord? Where's the Discord? Invite people, copy that link. Hidden use copy button, don't know what that means. Here we go. Everyone join that. While I don't make money out of art, I'll stick with the Clip Studio. Yeah, no, they're all the same, Miguel. Honestly, they're all the same. Like, I just use Photoshop because I've used it for ages. If I were to change, I would just have to learn a new layout, so it doesn't make sense for me to change. But while you're still learning and you're still kind of running with it, then it's just as easy to stick with Clip Studio. Like, I was amazed the other year when like a lot of the artists I follow and appreciate, they all moved over to like what was it, to Procreate. I just thought that'll never work because you can't, like, it's too small, right? It's too small to get like really good art on there and stuff. But it's not, like, everything's done with it. Like the poster behind me, the Spyro one, I know what's his name, Nicholas Cole did that on, and he's been using Procreate for years, so a lot of his projects have been just ridiculous art in like a small iPad screen with limited tools on Procreate, and it's just like, it doesn't really matter what you use as long as you get good results with it. Are you using any reference for this piece? I'm not. No, not really. No, I think I did it in my CGMA class. I just did it, and now I'm just rendering like it, because like, if I knew it was going to be like a big portfolio piece, then I probably might get some reference for some of the things I'm uncomfortable about. The shape of frogs, for example, or like how to paint. I get some kind of Mayan rock ruins for this this piece here, but I'm just kind of winging it. And I'm just bouncing around now because I can't really concentrate too much when I'm doing a stream. But yeah. I'm just gonna get like, the water's supposed to be still, so I'm not gonna ripple into it too much. But I'm just gonna get low opacity and do like a few bridging fades here. Oh, Natalie, hello. Your work's been really good, actually, Natalie, on Instagram lately. I've noticed some of my favourite bits, like the boy climbing the stairs and like putting something on the moon. Was that what it was? Something like that. But yeah, that was really nice. I like that. And a lot of the other children's illustration stuff, is that for a book or is it just personal work? Because yeah, I really like it. Mummy's here again. Mummy's home. Save those ripples from my raspberry ice cream. I wish I could refrain from I wish I could retrain to Clip Studio. I do admire the brush system. It's good, isn't it? It's got more dynamic brushes, and they feel a little bit more natural, or they have more range when it comes to brushes than something like Photoshop. It's a lot like Procreate, really, in that regard. I should try 0.9 grams of shrooms and enjoy the visual enhancement. It's a very specific quantity of shrooms. Oh my god, everyone's so nice. By the way, talking about portfolios, when you still sent portfolios, would you just when you sent portfolios, would you send just a link to the ArtStation or whatever, or would you pick a fixed number and send another way? It really depends on the company that you're applying for. Like, I don't, when I still send portfolios, yeah, I just linked my ArtStation most of the time, because they would just ask for a link, because everything would be digital, so your link would be your portfolio, and therefore any link could be pasted. So I just pasted the ArtStation, but I did make a separate folder on ArtStation called Portfolio, so that when you send it, it's not like they're looking through all of the trash on your, not that there's trash on your ArtStation at all, but there was on mine, but not so they're looking through that, and I didn't want to delete all of it off my ArtStation, so I did make a separate one called Portfolio. And I think ArtStation gives you a website as well, so it can be displayed properly, which is nice. So yeah, just the ArtStation. Oh, thanks so much. I'm always excited when you like my stuff. Yeah, that's the cover I did. I was so good. Like, I was so jealous of it, really. It was the dark blues with the warm lights from it. It reminded me of do you see the Pixar short? I think it was called La Luna or something like that. It's my favourite one. It reminded me of that. Were you inspired by that, actually? Because it actually is very much, it's a lot like that. Yeah, been illustrating private clients' children's books. That's so nice. And some official ones with German. Starting to be a non-starving artist now. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad, because I remember you were one of the first people to follow me and to comment on my YouTube stuff. So no, it's really nice. I think I did a paint over one time of yours. I think I don't know. I might have done, might not have done, but I think I've done a few things. Kimmy, good afternoon, Kimmy. I have not, but I'll jot that down to watch. Natalie, it's honestly, it's the best. It's the best thing they've done. Like, I like Toy Story as much as the next person, right? Born in the 90s, but this La Luna thing is amazing. It's the best thing they've done. It's my favorite thing. Like Dice Tsusimi, I can't say his last name. Tsusimi. He was part of the concept art lead, and he did the Dam Keeper and a few other things for Toy Story color key art and stuff, and it's just amazing stuff. And that was his kind of project over there before he went off and made is it Tonko Studios? So it's just quality content. Something lacking right here. Wow. Okay. I thought that was a feature. I thought start again. Kimmy, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'll watch it, but not jot it down. I thought that feature was paid. I'll look into that. Thanks. What feature, Miguel? I thought. Oh, are you talking to? Are you talking to someone else? I don't know. Mike Wazowski is my favorite Pixar short. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, got him. Got Pixar. Do you recommend having a iPad? Do you think that you can achieve a professional PC using Procreate? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I was gonna do this year. I was supposed to go traveling a lot. This year I was supposed to go traveling a lot. And I would have worked exclusively out of the iPad just because I knew that, like, people, like I said, like the Spyro, like Nicholas Cole does it like exclusively, and a few other people that I can't remember, and some I can and can't pronounce their names or won't attempt to. Mike Wazowski gets slammed. Good, slams Mike Wazowski. Yeah, good. What was I going to say? Yeah, so I would have done that. So I would have gone away for ages and just done a little bit of that and just worked exclusively out of the iPad and stuff. So yeah, you can definitely do it, and that means that if I can do it, and I like things big, just like the screen being huge and my hand like swinging across it and stuff. That yeah, if I can do it, anybody can. Natalie, I've been along for the ride. Loads of amazing artists use Procreate for such good work. They do. By the way, are you going to show your art books at the next Q&A, or would it be for a stream? I'm curious for that. I can show it now. I'll turn the light on and show you what I got. Oh no. The room's a little bit of a mess, so pardon the mess. If you look down, I can't do it. I can't take it over there. Oh, if you look, I can't move it. Oh, shambles! It's a shambles. I'll show you next. I'll show you on the live Q&A. Or actually, I was going to it's like two shelves over there that are like 3 or 4. It's like 4 foot and a 3 foot one, and they're both like really full, and it's I've got about, I don't know, I've got about 200 books, I think, over there. Got about 200 books. Oh, I'm short. Might get slammed. There we go, that's better, right? Nope. Look at that ring. Oh, Miguel, why'd you make me do this? Mike was asking, Natalie, tragic, yeah, show your outputs on stream. The folders on ArtStation you mentioned. Oh, right, yeah, sorry, Miguel, yeah, the folders, that's the feature that you didn't know about. It might not be, it might be now, because ArtStation's changed a few things, and it's a little bit of a mess, so that's awful, but, because they're having a bit of a nightmare at the moment anyway, aren't they? I don't know anything about it, really, stay out of it. But, yeah, what was I saying? Plus he's bald. You're bald. So you didn't post the pictures in the game night in the game night chat. You said I'm gonna have a haircut like this, and then didn't post any pictures in there, so nobody saw it. Mine's voluntary, yeah, that's true. It's true. Post the pictures. Will you make a time lapse from the stream? How do you mean? Do you mean cut out all of the trash and the nonsense and just save the video of the art itself? That's too many questions. It's just behind the gramophone. No, listen, it's a light. Hey Matt, I'm a college student from the UK. Big up. Studying concept art, and I found your work today through my teacher having some of your work on a slideshow. I liked your work so much that I had to follow. Oh my god, thank you very much. What slideshow? What teacher? Tell me what teacher, tell me what slideshow. Boost my ego. I need it, I'm a sensitive boy. Tell me how it was. Hi Matt, advice for beginner students willing to get good in order to become concept artists. Like, what training regimen exercises would you suggest for a beginner? Without like sounding like a cop-out answer and just being like, oh, just, you know, work on your fundamentals and stuff like that. I think you have to work on your fundamentals. You have to work on your perspective, on your colour, on your light, and your anatomy if you want to be a character artist. But these are the things that I did. One, there's a phrase that's something like work as hard or train as hard like someone else is training 24/7 to beat you. And it kind of makes sense, because every hour you're not practicing something, you're thinking, oh fuck, you know, I could be doing something, I could be working because the other guy is, or, you know, that kind of thing. So that helped. And I missed loads of like friends' birthdays and stuff, and if it was raining outside and I was supposed to go outside for a night out or something like that, I just kind of ignored it and stayed inside and did some work. And that's good and bad, but well, that might be terrible advice, but that's what I did, right? Another bit of advice that isn't too cliche, I'll try. Like, I copied a bunch of people's work. Like, people say don't trace, don't copy, don't thing, and I never traced the line art, but I copied the color palettes and stuff, and I copied a bunch of stuff that people said, you know, just eyeball it and stuff. And of course you're going to get better if you eyeball it, but it was just about learning. Like, you got so much, the more you do the better you're going to get, but sometimes it was good to just relax and not worry about having anything work, really. So, well, there's two things. So one, you could do it, just copy a piece and just see if you can recreate that piece that artist did, and if you can, then it kind of boosts your confidence, and that's a really good thing as well. It releases endorphins, makes you feel good about doing art, and then you want to do more art. So there's that as well. So yeah, there's a few things like that, and you know, I just copied from books. I stayed in a lot. I did a lot of work, and there's no sort of substitute for working on your fundamentals. Ignore style. I think that's one thing that a lot of people talk about, really, is that they're like, should I, you know, concentrate on my style, or should I do fundamentals and stuff? And like, your style will become obvious as you do your fundamentals, and you'll find things as you're going through, as you copy an artist's work and stuff, and when you do fundamental stuff as well, you watch videos on YouTube, and these artists reference other artists, and you'll go away and you'll see those artists, and you'll be influenced by those, and just get a big range of artists, and just cast your net as wide as you can, and you'll learn quicker. One more thing as well, without ranting, is if you want to do like forests and stuff like that, you can do a bunch of forests, but what will like improve your forest after a while of it getting a little bit stale is just to like, how to put this, if you go away and do cities and buildings and things of different, my eyes are burning now. If you go away and do cities and buildings and stuff with different material and glass and reflections and water and stuff like that, then it will make your forests a lot better, if that makes sense. Just because of the nature of understanding what a tree isn't makes you better at drawing what a tree is, I think. So don't be afraid about changing it up and doing something out of your comfort zone. And that's out of your comfort zone, you're going to do more work as well. So yeah, lots of little things there. I'm happy to see you streaming, as I can ask you if I could use some of your work as reference for my research for my final major project in college. No, that would be stealing. Of course you can, yeah. No, use anything you need to. Use this if you want. What college was it as well? Was it the Brunel one? I think Brunel always going to have me come in and do a talk about art bibles and colour and light and stuff. I want to take your Sim Studio class, but it says level 4, and I'm pretty sure I'm not at that level. Well, yeah, it's level 4. No, it's not that. It's not. No, it. I don't know why it says level. I don't know why it says level 4. I don't know why it says level 4 because I'm just going to be giving individual feedback. So as long as you can, I know you can use a pen and you can use a tablet and things like that, and you can produce work that can be marked. Then that's the only level you really need. I mean. No, it's not level 4. It's kind of fundamental thing, and anything that's fundamental, color, light, perspective, anatomy, all of that, then it's kind of level 1 or 2. You know, it's not. It shouldn't be level 4. Though I don't know. I don't know what Sin Studios. I don't know what they're doing really. So that might be level. That might be a really low level. I don't know. Can you play the man with the skeleton arms by Tokay? Yeah, sure. Don't even know if you can hear it actually. The man, what? The Man with the Skeleton Arms by Tokay. It's not offensive, no? It's just cute. It was a slideshow landscape in video games, and your work has a fancy theme to some of them, which I really liked. Oh, that's nice. That's good. In Brunel, was it? You said Brunel, did you? Yeah, in Brunel, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Were you talking about art Bibles or something like that? I think your teacher, she wanted me to come in and work and give a presentation on art Bibles or something. Don't know if I should be saying that. I don't know. I haven't accepted yet, so. She was attractive though, so maybe. It is Matt of a Discord server. Thanks a lot, Matt. I love you. I love you too. It's Matt of a Discord server. Yeah, I have a Joel. Matt, of course, has a Discord server. Joel should be copy and paste it, invite people. There we go. Also, okay, so right. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I can't remember. What was I saying? Oh yeah, no, it's nice. No, it's nice to be mentioned in the Art Bible talk and stuff. Nation, that was really nice to know. Because yeah, I think I'm going in to do a little talk, but I think it might be over Zoom. I'm not sure. It might be over this, but I haven't accepted yet. But I don't really need any compensation for it. It's just a nice. I like doing stuff like that. I mean, some compensation, but just the notoriety and just the fact that they think I'm good enough to do that is a pleasure. It's getting really late here. Oh, bye, Miguel. Bye. I'll talk to you on the feedback. So I'll talk to you on the feedback next week. But yeah, I'll hopefully catch you on the Q&A. I've missed something. What have I missed? Also, what online art schools do you recommend? I saw Brainstorm and CGMA, and I think they're both really good. What's your thought about that? Well, I teach at CGMA, and I think CGMA system's really good, but I also teach at Sin Studio, which there are still some space. I don't think there's any spaces left, I'm not sure. I think someone said that there might be, but it was getting full. So you can still go over there, and that's like Sin Studio is like 3 hours a week, and it's live, and you'll like submit your work in, and you'll have it, and I'll be here for 3 hours, and I'll just go over everybody's work and then do the lesson for that week. It could be color temperatures, it could be basic value, shading, light, anything. It's a color and light course, so it's going to be one of those. And what's I saying? And that's really good as well. But CGMA one, you got like 5 to 10 minutes feedback video individually every week, and then there's a lesson that's pre-recorded. So it depends on what you prefer, really. You can watch the pre-recorded one over and over. You can watch the live the 3-hour one for Sin Studio. I think you get more in Sin Studio just because it's not like the pre-recorded lesson in CGMA is about an hour long, roughly, and then you get 5 to 10 minutes of feedback, and then there's a live Q&A. So I don't know, it works out about the same, but there is more in Sin Studio, just about, I think. So how'd you that's nice, thank you. Oh. Yeah, so that's what I think. So it depends on the one you want to go to. There's also like other ones that are like completely pre-recorded, and if it's completely pre-recorded, then that means you get no personal feedback, so that's not very good. I haven't done any painting in a while, but I'm going to try and answer some of the questions. I said goodbye to Miguel Nation. I would love to join. Was that the I would love to join. Was that the Zoom call for the Art Bible teaching? I think that's if that was your class. What's the name of your teacher actually? Because I think I might be able to remember a name to see if it is the right teacher that I'm speaking to. Matt, how do you define your job? Are you a concept art or texture artist? I'm a bit confused by how you define your work after hearing the differences between them. I don't really know what like a texture artist to me was. They were texture artists were people that would texture the 3D work. So you would get concept artists doing the concepts right at the start, and then obviously doing the foundational preliminary production art. And then texture artists are just people that came in and did textures for the 3D. So the 3D would be made, and then you get the UV maps, and then you do the texture from that. So yeah, I'm not a texture artist, not in any stretch of the imagination. In fact, I can barely understand a UV when it's put together, let alone when it's when it's taken apart. Kerry Ann's back. Hi Kerry. Got your text. Bye Miguel. I'm about to post some of my art on the season 2 winners. Keep an eye out. Oh, honestly, I'm just gonna okay, just went straight to the humans fall flat one. Oh, I actually did it, by the way. Oh, my room, Kurt, you can't be looking like that in someone's room, unless it's my room. It's good. Oh no, it's good. It's good, Kurt. It's good stuff. It's good. Let me just. Okay, I'm gonna burst. Oh, it's good stuff, Kurt. It's good stuff. Honestly, it's some quality entertainment. I mean, this little bit here, this little pinky coming out. The fact that this has 3 fingers, 1 thumb. The fact that this doesn't have any. That's fine. That's consistent. There's color in the head, but there's no form in the body. I can't review this kit, but honestly, it's quality work. Honestly, I really like what you did with the shape. I always think of Matt's art as visual development instead of concept art, though, although they're basically the same thing. Yeah, they're basically the same thing, to be honest. Visual development is something you would say for animation. Concept art is something you'd say for games. The same thing, like when you say concept art normally includes character design. That's the only difference I think it is. Concept art includes character design, and visual development is just props and background stuff. So that's just a quick render I whipped up for you. Nation, I joined the server. Nice. Dark Stars winning. Talk about shrooms. Talk about shrooms. I can. I mean, I can. I think you're overruled though. Dark Stars winning. I think everyone else wants to talked about art. I'm afraid. Do you think you'll do a reflection in the pond in this piece? Add a reflection to the water, so satisfying. Oh, Natalie, is so satisfying, isn't it? So I'm just gonna. I am going to do that, but because of the angle of the water, you would definitely get some reflection, wouldn't you? But you get it further away. So if I just really quickly copy that, I can't wait to. It's like the nicest final piece, isn't it, when you just kind of add that reflection. Simple way to do it would get it down, squish it down in the horizontal and just set it to like an overlay or something like that. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to set it to... sometimes none of these really work, depending. I mean, that's okay. I'm going to set the opacity lower, but... oh. Stop, people. Oh my god. Something like that, and then clip it to the clip it to there and there, and then really, this is like really quick. So add a motion blur that's obviously completely horizontal, and then add it quite thick. There we go, something like that. But like the way I imagine it working in this setting would be, I would just add a few highlights, but you wouldn't get like all of the color information because the water's quite green, suggesting that it's dirty, so the reflection won't be clean. The color influence from the dirt in the water, the algae and everything else would influence it as well. So you get a lot more information, like you get a lot less information from the reflection than you would in like a clear water or something like that. My teacher's name is Millie. Yeah, it might be Millie I'm thinking of. Might be. I'll check. Do you think you'll do a reflection? I talked about that. Quality Entertainment. Hey Kerry, are you an artist? I think I've seen your name before. She's not. She's an actress. She's left now as well, by the way. That's why she's not answering, Yasmin. But not because she's rude. It's the best. It is the best, isn't it? Very nice, Kimmy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Simple trick, really. You could hand paint it. You could do this and then hand paint it in. Like I will be doing like. I'll be going on top of this and just adding in the reflections that are being caught in the water as it's fading away. Like that, getting the reflection of these as well underneath as you fade away. Get sharper and sharper. Something for the frog there. So yeah, I'll be doing all of that, and I'll be like adding the highlights in left and right, and come in and break it up a little bit, and maybe get some of these highlights a little bit lighter in the water, and then get the highlights from something like this. There we go. What's the time? Oh, I'll probably go at 22, or no, I'll probably go at 1:45 or something like that. So like in 5 minutes. So Kate, if you want to ask that 5-minute speed stream question. I've got so many questions. In your opinion, is it better to buy a course on the fundamentals like Sin Studio or Brainstorm sketching course, or wait and buy a more advanced course when I got the fundamentals? No, definitely better to buy a fundamental course at the start, just because like the trajectory of learning is you're learning slow as you're moving up, and then all of a sudden you'll hit a point where you'll kind of self-teach, and you'll be able to self-teach more things more quickly because you've understood things, really basic things, like imagine just kind of like a baby, really. Like a baby's learning a lot, but it's learning slowly, right? And then you get to the age where like it's 2 or 3, and then between 2 and like 10 you're just learning how to speak, how to be a human, how to run, how to sprint, how to high jump, everything throughout school. And then your learning kind of slows down as you know, but like between 1 and 2 everything has to be done for the baby, but between 2 and onwards, the baby can kind of teach itself, right? Not suggesting you're a baby, but I'm just saying that, you know, it's the same similar learning process, right? And I think, yeah, if someone's there to guide your hand at the start when it's at its most confusing, i.e. fundamentals at the start of your career, then it's so much better, because once you get that, you've got a solid foundation. Same thing with like learning guitar, I guess. It's like you, if you develop bad habits when you're playing guitar, then you'll have those bad habits later on in life. But if you get the right way to learn at the start, you won't need them later. You can teach yourself, kind of. And it's always nice to have a few, like, I'm going to be doing a character designer course, I think, on one of these things soon, because I want to up my characters a little bit, and I don't really have the time to sit and practice and learn how to get good at characters in a strong way. So I'm just going to do one of those courses on the side and stuff, and that'll bump me up a little bit. But yeah, definitely at the start. Dirty water, indeed, Joel. Dirty water. Yeah, it's a good point, and the clean lake was great for separating the shapes anyway. Yeah, exactly. Hashtag dirty. Hello, I'm from Brazil. Love your work so much. Thank you, Rodrigo. Thank you very much. Hey, my friend Rodrigo. I made you skip to the end of the process. Now, yeah, I know it's one of those things that you like at the end, but like, it's really nice doing the streams, but like having like 20 to 30 people sometimes being so kind and active and nice and involved is really good, of course. But sometimes it means that if I'm going to get any real progress done on like a piece, then I'm going to have to like do like a 3 or 4 hour stream or something like that, which is fine for something like Twitch. But I think for YouTube, people watching back, it's like not as efficient, I don't think. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Everyone just saying hello. I'd like to see a 5-minute speed render of a desert with bones of some kind. Okay. Don't forget to join the Discord, everyone. Yeah, I'll repost it again at the end. Thanks a lot, Matt. You rock. Learning to speak from the high jump. Learning to speak and the high jump are top priority for my kids. I went straight from a fundamental thing that it takes to be human, communication, to learning specific ways to jump. Yeah, no, it's fine. Like, you know what I meant though, right? You know, like swimming and things like that, you know, like sports and learning to be creative. Oh, what do you want, Kurt? I can't do stuff on a whim. What do you want? You want I'd like to see a 5-minute speed render of a desert with some bones. Alright, okay, so what's the time? 42, so at 47 I'll finish. So I'll get some desert here, get some desert there, some desert rocks as well, yeah, some desert rocks, yeah. Desert rocks, and then fading away desert rock, and then one more big desert rock. There we go, yeah, it's nice. Fading away, very flat surface, might flatten it even more, and then bring that up. Alright, that's all the time I got for the sketch itself. Where am I going to put the bones? Oh, good. I'm going to put the bone right here. Oh, there's some bones there, Kurt, right? And I'll have one big bone. That's where I stick my big bone on the left. What? There we go. And oh, Kurt, honestly, just something like that, right? Bones. Oh, it's too far on the left. Right, put it over there. There's the bones. There's the thingy. There's some more rocks in the background there. I'm going to flatten this a little bit more. I don't have time for this, Kurt. This is not 5 minutes. There we go. Some clouds and some other shapes and stuff and shit. Right. That's it. Now colour. How long have I got? Oh, Kurt. Stress. Right. Base colour. Bright. Nice. Sand colour. Right. Desaturated. Still very bright. A lot warmer. There we go. Sand colour. Nice. Chuck sand in. There we go. Sand's in, Kurt. Now the complementary palette, there we go, something like that for the rocks, a little bit darker, a little bit more red maybe. There we go, Kurt, look how fucking good this is. Chuck that on there, chuck that there, chuck that there. Something like that, right, Kurt? Yeah, is that good? Something like that. And then as it goes further into the background, it cools down a little bit, so I'm gonna like take that away, brighten that up. Oops, sorry, brighten that up. I'm gonna warm up the sand in the foreground to show that it's in the foreground. There we go, something like that. It's got a little bit of shadow, cast shadow around here, ambient occlusion around there. Brighten this one up a lot here, as it's like a little bit of a focus bit. The bones, what are they going to be? They're going to be slightly blue because they're reflecting the blue of the light of the sky. And this one's going to be a little darker. There we go, some bones, Kurt. There's some bones over here as well. A little bit of shadow underneath them. Let's get some definition on here. So the sun is shining. Where's the sun shining? Let's select all of the blue. Let's get a little bit of that like color variation on the horizon. Show it's fading away, much more desaturated. There we go, something like that. Fading away. Let's say the sun is hitting this direction, so Kurt, the sun is hitting this. It's going to warm it up a little bit. How much longer I got? How much longer I got? I got 1 minute. Desaturate, really bright, slightly warmer. No, too bright. There we go, something like that. And then on the darker side, it'll be a bit darker, a bit cooler. A bit cooler over here. Oh, as they go further away, obviously they're going to cool off in the background, so they become more pink because they adapt the color from the sky, which is blue, which is cool. So they're going to cool off as they go further away. And then grab this, and I'll do some really bright clouds. Desaturate, desaturate, bring it into the purple because you got the bounce. Oh fuck. Because you got the bounce from the floor, so that's going to be a little bit more purple as well, a little bit darker. So get the purples in there because you're going to get the warmth from the floor mixing with the cools from the sky. Not looking at the chat, don't know what anyone's saying. Everyone's probably left and said it's all trash. There we go, something like that, and then that over there, and then that, and then that. There we go. Clouds on the horizon, you love to see it. Shine on that one, massive shine on this skull, and get some really color dodge brightness into this as it's with it. Get the sun coming up on the rock there, sun coming up on that rock as well there, something like that. Sun coming over there, highlighting this backside, desaturate, make it a lot cooler because it's going further away into the background. And you got a little bit of brightness coming through there. I'm just going to highlight this one here real quick, desaturate it, sorry, and this one, warm it up a little bit. Warmed it up too much, there we go, something like that. And this one there can go really quickly onto screen. There we go, there we go, there we go. And then darker and much cooler in the shadows, which are underneath on the side. Little bit of form, little bit of form, little bit of form. There we go. And finally some green. There we go for the cacti. And as it goes back into the background, it cools off and goes a lot too bright. It goes a little brighter, little brighter, little brighter cacti, little brighter cacti. And there we go, something like that, Kurt, yeah? Sick! Look how good it is! Oh, so bad. I could detail it down a little bit. I'm a stress. So my mistakes, let's see what my mistakes are. That is way too bright. The surface is way too reflective when it's supposed to be a dry, dusty desert. So that's not good enough. And then that could have done with a little bit of bright definition there. Cooler on the shadows as well. Cool on the shadows here. This gets completely lost, so that was a bad idea. Or it was the wrong value. You had to make it a lot darker. And then the eyeballs, I didn't do the eyeballs on the thingy, of course, which are going to be warm because the bounce light's going to be warm from the sand. There we go. There's your. I could make that one in the light a little bit. In the light down here. Yeah. Anyway, Kurt, what do you think of this? Is it alright? Yeah. Drop the pen. Oh, I'm so good. I'm so good. Now I'm gonna score some screamers. Massive bone. Alright, I'll go from the start. Do plan a Twitch stream with the full process. I'll do Twitch streaming. It's just, can someone help me set it up, because I don't know how to set it up. Be really good if you can help. I'm gonna have to dip at the before the end of the stream. Sadly, catch you again, Natalie. Goodbye. Thank you very much for joining. Really good work lately on Instagram as well. I love it. Frank Bash, just the basics, just like the simulation. Where do you look for jobs? I live in Eastern Europe and it seems so difficult to find an art job. Online, everything's online, so it doesn't matter where you live in the world anymore. Like, no one ever asks me, oh, where are you from? They just sort of see my work and then they just run with that. So as long as your work is good, that'll do the speaking for you. It doesn't matter where you live. Or depend on internet connection and stuff like that, but I think everything's online, so it should be good. You should have as much chance as anyone these days, really, to find stuff, so that's hopefully that's uplifting. Let's go fast, no pressure. Massive bone. Just imagine if you flip the bones 180. Incredible stuff. Everyone's holding their breath. These 5 minutes over. Time's up. Punk, really impressive stuff. Drop the pen. He's gone over. Oh no, I went over. Full screen it so I can save. Alright, full screen it so you can save. Or do I? I can. There we go. And something like that, Kurt. Yeah. Don't mean to duck out the way as well. He's rapid, fair play. It doesn't count now. No, it doesn't count. It's out of time. Full screen so I can have a new background. Got to give it him that though. With these lines, please. 2 minutes over. Move your cursor. With the lines, yeah? Move your cursor. With the lines or without? Such a delay in this. With the lines or without? Or is that alright? That's what you're having, Kit. I can't wait for a reply. Send it to me on chat with the lines, please. So with the lines, all right. But do you want the lines like in overlay, so it's like faded a little bit, or do you want the lines fully? Right, I'm just gonna send it you this, right? There we go. Oh, two illustrations in one stream. I see cacti. Fitzy Gerald, hello. Hello Sean, I'm just about to finish actually. Again, actually the last time I was here, that's all I did was this desert. When Sean was here. And I'm doing a desert again. I was doing this one, Sean, for like 2 hours before you got here, and then as soon as you get here it's a desert again. It's cacti again. That's what you're saying, I see now, I understand. The speed render is high octane content. Oh, it's stressful. Okay, I'm stressing now, I'm sweating. I haven't got the energy just banging passes on Rocket League tonight. Right, I think that's it. I'm gonna go. What's time? 5 to. Right. Thank you everyone for joining. 22 concurrent viewers. Sorry, really pretty. I want to go in and see what's inside that cave. Oh, Sean, I'm sure I'll open up if you say open sesame. I'll open any cave for you, Sean. Thank you, though. It's, yeah, it started off just as a sketch, so I did quite a lot for the stream time. Especially, how long have I been on? I cannot see. How long have I... It doesn't tell me. 1 hour 37. Oh, do you play Rocket League? Yeah, I dabble. Yeah, just a bit of Rocket League. Grand Champ, Just a grand champ. Just to dabble a little bit. Nice stream as always. Thank you, Yasmin. Thank you. I need an adult. Sean, I've needed an adult, and I am an adult, and I still need an adult. 96-minute stream. That's mental. 96 minutes. Alright, bye everyone. Go and get some food, and then the self-loathing starts. Right. Good night. Wish he's sort of his high jumps on Rocket League. Oh, English. Slammed me, I think. Right, that's it. I'm done. I might do 5 minute. What's it? High octane content. Someone asks for something, and bang it out. Move you to Brazil. That sounds guess. That sounds get slummed. Oh, it's not offensive, is it? That sounds get slummed. That's what they call it, right? Alright, that's me done. Thanks everyone for joining. I'll stream. Can I call you after the stream real quick? Joel, you can call me anytime real quick. Yeah, of course you can, Joel. Yeah, just give me a call as soon as I finish. Really, I'll literally be here. The favelas are a well-known part of Brazil. They are. Just specifically, I went there in Brazil, didn't I? Specifically. All right, thanks everyone for joining. I'll see you later. As in a month's time or something. All right, bye.